great. And hello, listeners. Hope you've been doing amazing all this while.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. And I think we've felt really great. We've got great feedback from you all in terms of how can we improve, what kind of topics they all want. So thank you so much for your amazing feedback.
Yes, I agree. And I think we are also trying our best to work on those feedback and give you and better quality content.
I think last 10 days have been like really crazy. We've spoken to so many clients, so many escalations coming up, so many new projects coming up. And that made me realize there's such a variety of people that we talk to every single day.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have talked to over 300 clients till date.
Yeah, we've worked with over 300 brands, and right from brands that have been like really tiny, not really tiny, but it's more like a seed that tomorrow will grow into this huge ass tree. But right from clients that have nothing, just an idea, to clients that have already been in the industry for maybe about like 100 plus years in a humongous brand. I would not want to name them, it'll be just too soon to reveal. But yes, we've spoken to like a variety of brands in terms of their sizes, in terms of where they are, the industries. And again, that brings a lot of variety of clients in terms of their personalities. And we thought that why not speak more about what different kind of clients that we meet. Some are hilarious, some are so serious, some are super, super friendly, some want to know what probably we've eaten for lunch. Whereas you have some clients who are like, oh, this is not done yet, I needed it yesterday. So I think let's talk more about these clients today, Gopa.
Yes, I think we should do that. And I think it's going to be a very fun episode today now that we are going to talk about the different type of clients that we've talked to till now. And I think people with hashtag agency life are going to love this episode.
Absolutely. So speak about the first kind of clients. I think these are the ones that are very open to ideas. They're very receptive. They're very open minded. They want to listen to us. And then I think these are the best kind of clients because when we sit together and brainstorm and they consider us as equal partners, then the output or the product that we are, not the product per se, but more like the output that we give them is far, far much more better because there's like a beautiful amalgamation of the industry knowledge that they come with and the marketing knowledge that we come with. So I think when all of this is put together, I think the output that we are able to generate for them is far of superior quality. What do you think, Upa?
Yes, I agree. And this is actually the type of clients with whom, working brings out the best out of us because we get the liberty, the freedom to experiment and innovate. And I think mostly with these kind of clients, we've till now have had the, best results and outputs so far. I think I'd agree. I think you'd agree to that.
Absolutely. And I think also these are the clients where, the relationship that we work, the tenure rather, with which we work is much more longer as compared to other clients because there's kind of synchronization between our ideas and eventually we then get to understand their business really well, and thereby we then end up creating a very good output, understanding their business knowledge, their business needs and objectives with our marketing tactics that we've kind of A/B tested over a period of time, and then thereby a month on month result is far better.
Yes, correct. Okay, I think that was all about the type of clients, who are really open to ideas and who gives us the freedom to innovate with their brands. I think the second type of client would be those who are very, very rigid and goes by the rule book. They are the ones probably, who will come with a proper certain a checklist of all the to-dos, and then they'll just share that with us, and then they'll just tell us ki, now that you have this, go by this particular rule book. And it's times like this it gets a little bit difficult because we need to understand the brand a little bit more religiously. We need to understand every little thing because there is no chance of us diverting from the rule book. So yeah, I mean, we've had this kind of clients a lot as well, but thankfully enough, I think we've done a pretty good job even there.
Yes, and I think here in this case, what happens is when they come up with a rule book, we're more of an implementer as compared to the ones that generate ideas, and the spectrum at which we can, or the spectrum on which we can actually generate ideas is limited. There's only so much that we can do with the rule book that's already there, and I think they're already very content with what they've kind of achieved in this um in their own tenure with following the rule book. So then it's just more like, okay, I need you to adapt to all of this. This is what we've done, this is what we've received, and then I know, okay, this is what works for us, this is something that has not worked for us. So then while we have like a limited room to play with, but I think again there is we keep innovating till the time we are able to move them to the stage one, or the client one type, where they become more receptive to the ideas that we want to do that. But we've seen clients migrate from the second type to the first type, but it happens over a period of time only, when once they've kind of gained we've been able to win confidence, and they know, okay, that this team is able to deliver what, or basically they trust us with what we know.
Yes, yes. I think the biggest challenge we've faced with this type of clients is, wherein we probably sit and brainstorm, and then we think of different ideas. There are lots of ideas that might come into our head, but we are, kind of limited because of the constraints, like Jess has said. And then it becomes difficult for us to implement those because we are not allowed to, right? But yeah, I think over a period of time, it's just about building the trust, building getting their confidence. And we have seen clients who have shifted from this type to the first type.
Yes.
So yes, I think that's it. Yeah.
Right. To talk about the third category is more like know it all people who've, again, very similar to the second type, is where they exactly know, and they feel that no, the difference between the second and the third type is that while the second type follows a rule book, that rule book is very limited to the forte that they belong to, or for example, the business that they belong in. They know that they're doing this, and they know this works for them. The third kind of category, the know it all ones, feel that they know marketing better than us. These are even more difficult to deal with. But then again, like we said, that clients are never meant to be easy, right? And while we've developed like some of the really special bonds with some of our clients, but then yes, we do face difficulties in facing clients. And I think everybody here who's in digital marketing space, or any client facing role space here, understands that these are problems that every person would face.
Right, Jess. Now, this reminds me of the next type of client. Guess what that is? The one that says, hey, we needed it yesterday already. Oh God. I mean, this is the type of client that we have faced so many times. I mean, not just in Brand Mender as a co-founder, but this happened with me even before when I was working in other agencies as an employee. And this kind of client is the one that we are absolutely scared of. They'll ask for one thing today and they'll want it ASAP. I mean, ASAP is something that is always there in all of their messages. However, if they know how to ask us for with ASAP, we also know how to deal with them. And I think being in this industry for so many years, we've learned how to deal with this kind of clients as well. And hopefully, till now, we've been tackling them quite well. Right, Jess?
Yes, absolutely. I think these are the clients where we try and ensure that we're able to deliver to them on priority, so that the further escalations don't come, since they're already in an escalated form right from the beginning. So we try not to we try not to further make the whole scenario a little ugly, and then we take our precautionary measures accordingly. Preferably what we do with them is that we work on a calendar, we work on a system where we try and make it more streamlined and synchronized, so that it's not end moment requests that we have to cater in every now and then. Once in a while we do that with all the clients, but we try and ensure that such occurrences don't happen very frequently.
Yes, and the list goes on and on. But I think for today, this is it. Let's continue this type of clients in the next episode. See you all in the next episode. Bye bye.
Adios.